Hello, my name is Leslie Williams and I'm in San Diego, California. And I was whistleblowing concerning the gang stalking that was happening towards me in San Diego, California. Fixing my hair. And on 3 separate university campuses, USD, SDSU, and UCSD. And also at San Diego Public Libraries. Now, you can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and the community notification, which is basically a way that law enforcement is supposed to be communicating with the community at large when a violent criminal is being released from prison or jail or a sexual predator is being released. But what I am dealing with and what hundreds of thousands of other Americans right now are dealing with is organized crime in the system, who is using their employment descriptions in the system to aid and abet in these criminal expeditions. And I'm going to show you something that I got from SDSU when I was going there. Minding my own business. I minded my own business on all campuses because I knew I was being gang stalked, so I did not want to give them any excuse to try and ban me or even arrest me. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you a ruler. It's a plastic ruler that I picked up from SDSU Library reference desk on their Love Library. I think it's on the first floor, second floor, whatever. It's a ruler. Now I want you to look at this. Every single university that's on this ruler has engaged in organized gang stalking expeditions. I went out to California State University San Marcos for the first and only time in my entire life on January 30th, 2013, and was gang stalked on a fever scale, and gang stalking was repeatedly set around me. I have over 400 separate audio files of gang stalking being set towards me and around me along all of my routes in San Diego, California. And this is showing you right here just 4 of the many tape recorders that I have, okay, that I've had to buy because I'm a victim of this crime, okay? So these are just 4 of the ones that I'm showing you, okay? Now, as a result of being a target of this crime, what they're doing is getting around me and having a little audacity through the tracking and surveillance of me. What they do is then craft the harassment I experience as a result of the tracking. Because they got to know where I'm at in order to be able to place the people they're using for any day, which is every day, along all my routes to engage in organized gang stalking and solicitation methods. Now, look at every university and the San Diego County Library system is on this San Diego circuit ruler. So basically what they're doing is communicate with each other to initiate the gang stalking when I go from one university campus or public library to the other. And when I get to these universities, they know who I am as a result of them communicating, as a result of them being on a circuit. Okay? Every single university in the San Diego Public Library system has engaged in organized gang stalking that is on this ruler. And every single one of them have been caught. So what they did was they staged a huge arrest at SDSU based on and they've been caught in it too, on video and audio, concerning how they lied about the person who accused me of the most insane, crazy shit that you can even think of while I was minding my own business trying to watch a movie. And he was harassing me. And so he tried to say if he couldn't look in my bag, he walked up to me and said, "Let me look in your bag for weapons." I said, "What?" And when I told him no and to leave me alone, he went and got campus safety. It was an excuse. Campus safety came down and told me that if I didn't give them my ID, that I had to leave or I'd be arrested. I already knew it was a setup. And how did I know it was a setup? Because the individual that they got to approach me to ask to look in my bags told me he was just a student. Then when he left to go get campus safety, the media center employees said they didn't know him at all. In fact, they even asked me if I knew who he was. And the reason why they asked me that is because they were trying to see if I could remember that guy waiting on me in the past, which I remembered after the fact, days later. But the point is that they mentioned and stated on a running digital audio file that they did not know who this person was. Okay? And I caught it on audio file. Then when he came back with the campus police, he went back behind the media counter and grabbed his belongings and left. And then as a result, I started thinking about if I ever seen this guy before, and yes I had. He had waited on me in the media center months prior. The media center staff acted like they didn't know who he was. They denied knowing who he was. And he said he was just a student. They set me up to be arrested. Within 36 hours after I noticed the contact information being sent to Senator Feinstein concerning me being a victim of gang stalking. And in that contact information, it stated, will this woman be banned from any university library or public library as a result of contacting you? And within 36 hours, I was arrested and banned from SDSU. Look in the description of this YouTube video for YouTube titles in reference to you being able to see video proof concerning the fact that Senator Feinstein was contacted 36 hours before that brutal arrest and being banned from SDSU. They're protecting their ass. And if you don't think that universities won't protect their butt when it comes to criminal expeditions that are going on their campus, even criminal expeditions that they're involved in, listen to this. Hang on a second. Listen to this.
The most powerful leaders at Penn State University, Mr. Spanier. The most powerful leaders at Penn State University, Mr. Spanier, Schultz, Paterno, and Curley, repeatedly concealed facts relating to Sandusky's child abuse.
The Penn State Board of Trustees commissioned the investigation. The Board of Trustees, as a group that has paramount accountability for overseeing and ensuring the proper functioning and governance of the university, accepts full responsibility for the failures that occurred. Karen Heath is chairwoman of the board. 61 years of excellent service that Joe gave to the university is now gone. CBS News Update, I'm Sharon Middleman.
Fucking statement is still doing shit.
Let me tell you something right now. I was literally gaslighted, and gaslighting, the term gaslighting is a term that describes organized gang stalking harassment. I was literally gaslighted by library security at UCSD, SDSU, library staff at USD, UCSD, and SDSU, students at all campuses. I'll tell you one thing, at least USD campus safety was smart not to gaslight me in my direct physical presence. They did in their cars as they rode by me when I was outside having a cigarette outside of the library. But at least they didn't gaslight me. Well, actually they did. The day they banned me, once they took me outside, they gaslighted me. As I was talking to them about gang stalking, they were literally gaslighting me to my face. So anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is that every single university campus that I've been gang stalked on is on this right here. And I have over 400 audio files of gang stalking being said around me while I'm on these properties, okay? And when I'm out in the community, okay? Yes, over 400 audio files of gang stalking being said multiple times around me to make me remember that I'm a victim of this crime by reminding me by stating the word gang stalking around me. Yes, yes. Recently, I just caught a branch manager of a San Diego public library saying gang stalking within minutes after I said in my digital tape recorder when I was in a separate room, a computer room that has glass on it, so you can see from the library reference desk into the computer room or from the computer room into the rest of the library. And the reference desk is located directly parallel to that glass. And as I got up to take my USB drive out of the computer, I looked up and they were gaslighting me with physical gestures, so I made a statement in my digital tape recorder that I'm being gaslighted right now by the branch manager and a San Diego Public Library employee, because this digital tape recorder is attached to my bra, and the microphone is right below the collar of my shirts. So I bent over and I said, I'm being gaslighted right now by the branch manager. I then left that room, which is a totally separate room from where their desk is, and walked by the desk, and as I walked by the desk, he said gang stalking. Caught that on audio file. Then he came out of the library and tried to warn me about being banned from their library because I accidentally burped. Yes, this is part of the harassment. They associate themselves to the campaign of the gang stalking by reminding you about the fact you're being gang stalked, by repeating the word gang stalking around you, and then they had the audacity to walk up to you and threaten to ban you because you burp. Because you accidentally burp. While they're lying and saying other patrons had complained about you. Bullshit. Other people they've used to sit around me to say gang stalking and engage in physical gestures. I gotta go, I gotta feed my birds. Today's date is March 24th, 2013. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth. Gang stalking is directly attached to human trafficking. Thank you.